Hello everyone, today I'm reviewing the Security Cam D1SE. It's a nice plug-in security camera by Aosu. I've reviewed and used a couple of Aosu's cameras before and I was very impressed with the product, so let's just get right into it. The setup is probably my favorite part because it is honestly just so easy. Here's the cable, I got a mount over here and a couple of screws and some stickers. Before I drill the camera into a wall, I'm just going to set it up. So we just plug in this power cable. And I'm just going to connect it to the receiving end on the camera. And you should see a little green LED pop up on the camera base. And to get this completely set up, we're going to have to download the Aosu app. You can get it right off the App Store. It's just called Aosu. And scan that QR code and press this sync button. I'm going to hold it down right now, and you should hear a beep. Okay, so now I've downloaded the Aosu app, and I'm going to go add a device. Like it says, I just need to scan the QR code that's found at the base of my camera.
Please scan the QR code on the device or home base with your phone.
And I'm going to show you exactly how the steps look, but it's pretty straightforward. And now we should get a prompt that it's connected successfully, and it should make a noise, like so.
Save settings successfully.
And you can be sure it's connected through that blue LED right on the camera face. Now let's get this set up. I'm just going to first install the mount, drill everything in, and then I'll hook the camera right up to that. There we go, camera hooked. Now I'm going to run my power cable through this little window here and hook the camera right up to it. but now it's on. So the first thing the camera recommends doing is setting up a panorama. That's where it pans around the entire viewing area and just gets a good capture so that anytime you want to view anything within the camera's viewing angle, you can just tap on a piece of the panorama and it'll just automatically zoom in on that location. One of the main features of this camera is the fact that it has full motion tracking. As you can see, I walk around this patio and the camera is tracking my every movement. The tracking AI is not limited to just people. You could also track cars moving or animals. That's an example of the sensor tracking a car. Let's say the tracking isn't working properly or you just want to focus in on something specific in the camera's viewing angle. You can fully pan the camera around manually. And you can do that straight through the app. And that little circle on the panorama is the place I tapped, and you can watch as the camera pans automatically to that location. Now this is where the camera's HD and Ultra HD capabilities come into play, is the fact that you can zoom in on any part of the picture that you are looking at. I'm zooming in directly onto the street sign, and you can practically make out everything on the street sign. This would be useful for like license plates or any identifying features on an intruder.
The audio quality is pretty good. You can make out pretty much everything the other person is saying.
In the app settings, you'll find plenty of features that ensure you can get the most out of your camera. One of the first settings I have here is the auto cruise, where you can set how you would like that cruise, either panoramic or spot, and you can schedule it. Another one of the features is the fact that it can give notifications. If you saw earlier, I was getting notifications every time I was moving in the camera's vision. That's how immediate mode works. Or you can have it in intelligent mode, where it'll like take a second to record and understand what you're actually seeing. There's a recording mode where it'll store all the video footage it takes, or there's a recording mode where it'll store all the video footage it takes or just record by event. There is, again, the scheduled section where you can set the camera to turn off at any certain points of the day. You can also manually record anything that's happening directly in the camera's view if you press the record button right in the middle of the screen. Here's the playback of the video. It was saved directly to my camera roll, and it has a timestamp on it. The camera also boasts infrared technology, so that you aren't reliant on illuminated areas to be able to record. You can use the app to talk through the camera, and it'll play off the speakers in the camera to anyone in the vicinity. It's going to be kind of difficult to hear over the background noise, but I will subtitle it just so you can see what I'm saying. Now, even though the infrared technology is really good, let's say you need to see something that is beyond the reach of infrared, you can turn on the lights, and the camera will automatically switch into full color. And if you turn the lights back off, it'll go right back to infrared, so you're not missing anything. The camera also has an alarm feature, so if you need to alert any intruders, and the zoom functionality and quality still holds up within infrared. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the Security Cam D1SE. The fact that the camera is so easily accessible, both through the ease of setup and how easy it is to navigate the app, are probably the main selling points for me. Seriously, it took less than 10 minutes to get this thing set up, mounted, and already running and recording. The tracking and detection software is so top-notch that I immediately feel safer when I have this thing on. If you want that safety and security at this low price range, this is the camera for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.